Yo, buddy. www.patreon.com/finalstoppodcast. There's 2 levels, Tristan. Tell them what it is.
There's the first level. It's the $1 level. A lot of people. It's a dip in the toe into the water of the Final Stop Patreon. But if you want to go fucking head first, deep into that thing, dip your head below the water.
If you want to pre-order this metal comedy that is the Final Stop Patreon. All right, here we go. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Final Stop Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Bridge-Gadd, live from the ever-glorious Mescal Manor, Mach 2, on this glorious Heisman Saturday. Over here on the other side of the country, it's the Vampire King himself, King Possum, Lord Meerkat. Apparently, there's a gem underneath all that facial hair. It's Tristan Bowling.
Daniel broke my Heisman.
Shut up. You used that once already, and it did okay.
Well, do you know what? Actually, I did a lot of horseback riding when I was younger, so that broke my Heisman a long time ago.
Ew. God damn it. Over here on the side table.
I was an equestrian.
I refuse to acknowledge that comment. Over here on the side table is the big man himself.
I don't. How did it happen?
Let me tell you, Sylvester, the chamber horse, he's a generous lover.
It's 2 for 2 on that. I'm not.
What's the matter? What happened there? We can't have fun for a second.
Was he a thoroughbred, or was he a mutt?
Duh, he's thoroughbred. I don't fuck no basic ass bitch ass horse. Are you kidding me, bruh?
It's a Clydesdale, you dumbass premium blend.
Dude, that horse was a munch, dog.
Over here on the side table is the big man himself, the anti-Riz Patrick Oriana. It's Andrew Oriana. What's up, babe? Or whatever you say. What's up, dude, babe? Oh, brother. I'm fucking dumbass.
I noticed that. Honestly,
I have noticed that as well. It's happening subconsciously. I've noticed that as well.
Bro, you're referencing Ice Spice. If Ice Spice said that she would have sex with a horse, do you think there'd be like some people would be like, "Yes, Slay Queen, do your thing." Like that's the only thing that can get through that big booty of yours is a big old horse dick. Do you think there'd be people backing her?
That'd be most of the comments.
A lot, yeah.
You wouldn't be allowed to socially be like, actually, you're allowed to fucking sit on anything that you want. And you're like, I guess so. Bro, she got introed because she's touring with Doja Cat. They introed her for a New York City show, and she had her back to the audience. Like, her face was facing them, and she was, like, looking. I was like, that's crazy.
Dude, it wasn't like, all right, so there's a difference between proper stage etiquette and having a ginormous ass.
Shit goes out all the stage right, left, and center bullshit when you have a fucking rump roast goes out the window.
Yeah. Wait, you think she was standing like she was disrespecting the audience? Yeah. No, everyone was like, that's what we came here to see. Yeah. Make it Twitch or whatever.
You know how you know how when you watch like Taylor Swift concerts, she has like marks that she goes to on the stage and it's choreographed? They just go, hey, we got you in fishnets and a miniskirt that literally has your asshole hanging out.
Yeah, it's the difference between like white stand-up and Def Jam comedy.
Yeah.
Okay? There's different rules to the game.
Yeah, it's not like she's like disrespecting the audience, just looking down at the ground, just like flipping them off. It's like she's gonna turn around and then take her finger and wipe it from her butthole to her pussy. I mean, like that's dancing. All right, let's get into it.
Here we go. Name 3 Ice Spice songs or you're a munch.
The only thing I would munch is Ice Spice, baby. All right, never mind.
I wanted to go with you on that, Walker, dude, Walker.
Yeah. I'm trying to deal out like dad level sex jokes where you're just like that's just honest. Just like, have you ever been with your dad to like a? Where you're just like with your dad at a Hooters and he's just like, you know what, is that going to be your new mom? And it's like, I know in a weird way you would like it to be, so no.
Yeah. No, that happened to me last night actually. My family was over for Hanukkah. We were watching something on the TV and me and my dad at the same time just both were like, like just a little like, and then we kind of looked at each other and was like, I'm finally grown up because there used to be a point where it was like I couldn't even watch a movie with people kissing with my dad without being like, ugh, this is weird. He's gonna know I like girls. Ugh. And now it's like, yeah, Dad. You see these new fucking rappers walking around? They're throwing BBLs on Shih Tzus and shit. I don't know. Everything's all topsy turvy.
I have that relationship now with my uncle as well. Where like he'll tell me about his like dating stories now. Yeah.
He just used to look at me like that. Now we're expanding.
We're in a committed relationship.
Yeah. Now we're comfortable enough to be able to be like, hey, like that's an attractive young man as well. I know I'm not in my prime. You're not in your prime either. So,
I have a marriage pact with my uncle. Just being like,
Yeah.
if we're both single in 10 years, we'll call it quits.
Well, do you know how weird that? Do you know how weird
rules,
that might
dude.
be? Like me and you found a young person at like their, like you knew them at their peak level of hotness. Has that ever occurred to you in your head that like you may get married when you're like 36 and you just miss your wife's hot girl phase? You just know her as like fucking
As Barbara?
Miriam the wife. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Miriam the homemaker.
that's the hardship of dating in your 30s and like 40s
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
It's
Unless
just
you're
a
like
bunch of used cars, dog.
unless you're like a dog who can like get like
Used
a
cars,
20.
they're salvage titles.
Yeah, someone's ripping the catalytic converters out of those things.
And I just got to be like, I'm here to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brag about it like an athlete. I threw 2 touchdowns on no ACLs. You're just like, that's not good, though. You still look beat up.
No, dude. Like, there's definitely been some. It's funny. Me and my dad and like our whole family used to watch Game of Thrones, and there's like a bunch of sex scenes in it. And so like it would be a sex scene where it's like all drawn out, and I'd look at my dad, and you just like kind of look at me and look away, and I'm just like, I bet you're hard right now. You're hard, aren't you?
Oh, you took the battle to him? You didn't let it come to you?
Yeah, yeah.
That was my flaw. I go, we'll trap them with a flank ambush.
No,
and this
Tristan's
and that.
like, I duel at noon.
Yeah. Tristan's like, I got 2 broadswords in my hand because we talked about once how you could do that. And I'm going to walk out and I'm gonna fuck you up with awkwardness, Dad.
Yeah, we're watching like the 40-year-old virgin, and I just slide a cigar case with 2 dueling pistols over. I'm just like, I'll see you outside.
With 2 dueling pistols?
Yeah.
What are those? Like the little revolver guys with one Are they like a one-hitter?
No, it's like a flint. Yeah, it's a one-hitter. It's
one
like one of those little.
one-hitter.
It's one of those little pens that makes it look like you're smoking crack.
That'd be funny, a little one-hitter. Like you hit a guy with a musket, and then while he's on the ground, just be like, ah, ah, ah. You have to be like, hold on now, Reginald. You're like,
Dude,
another thing.
You want to hear something funny? I was at this show in this church over in downtown Phoenix. It was like they used to throw this like punk rock comedy show where it was half punk and half comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Which side were you on? Hello, hey boys, hello, come on.
all right, cool. I'll let you do that. No, but I remember I was outside and like it's in downtown Phoenix. Like there's like dudes hanging out in the alleyways next to the dumpster, and I was sitting on a curb just like smoking my one-hitter with weed in it. He's like, yo, can I get a tap off that, man? Just some homeless guy. And I'm like, it's sorry, this is the only weed I got, man. I just got to keep it. He's like, oh, that's weed? And I'm like, yeah. What do you think it was? And he's like, I thought it was crack. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, do you think I smoke crack? And he's like, yeah.
Add that to the body list. You got looks like you do crack body, and that's the most insulting
Dude,
one.
I look like I do crack from someone who works at crack. Like that's like if I went into Target and someone was just like, "Hey Johnny, we're gonna need you in the break room 35 minutes," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't work here," and they're like, "Oh, dude, sorry, that's my bad."
You don't look like you do crack currently, but you look like someone who recovered from crack. Like you did crack for maybe 2 years. It was real rough for you at the end of high school.
What a great 2 years those were.
Like I still get hard thinking about those 2 years.
Does Andrew have to do diarrhea? Where is he going?
No. There's what you're looking for is plugged in right next to the salt and pepper shaker. Yeah. Look at
I was
that.
about
We're
to say,
all
I'm
on
like,
the same page. I was maintaining a conversation with you. Saw him looking around, realized the exact piece he was looking for without it. You guys this is a free version. This is crazy. You're watching high-level podcast kung fu that I'm doing here right now.
Yeah, you're using podcast judo to help. You're using the momentum of the conversation to keep it going.
Yeah, if you guys keep watching, I'll bend this Bud Light can around the camera into the trash can behind it.
Dude, let me tell you this. I have been going... Dude, Fortnite, I think, is slowly becoming like...
It is great. It is great.
It is great.
Well, no build. Building's still gay and for sweats, and I would refuse to play any of like the normal shit. But no build.
Yeah, no build. No build is.
Yeah.
No build is where winners play. That's where,
dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry
That's where
I don't
guys
have.
who come home from work go to. Sorry, I already have a house. I don't need to build a fictional one.
Video game caffeine supplements to make my Fortnite better. You fucking loser.
That is nuts as shit that they market shit like that. They're like, I have my video. I guess Gatorade does the same thing with like athletes. Where like I have my G2 Chewies, my G2 pre-workout. They do the same thing. Where it's like I have my Phase fucking legal caffeine drugs.
Yeah, just waiting for like Starbucks Player of the Year.
Yeah, I have like my titty milk flavored fucking like FaZe Clan Gamer Sub shake up thing. And people are like, "Oh, dude, if you went into someone's house and you're just like, "Oh man, is that like it's a protein shaker bottle?" And you're just like, "Oh, what? That's a really cool when are you going to the gym next?" I love it. You're like, "Sorry, that's for when I just really hit beat mania at my top performance is when I'm sipping on electric lightning blue flavored raspberry whatever the shit that I paid $45 for in like a big Kool-Aid tub that looks like whey protein."
Yeah, and took in 3 what should be lion's mane over the counter caffeine pills, but instead they're like marketed Mr. Beast name brand. How many times do you think a group of 12-year-olds has been playing Fortnite and like one of the characters they're playing with just starts like spazzing and spinning? They're like, "What the fuck's going on with Brady?" And his head's just on the keyboard, and like that's his heart exploded, and his ears touching the H and C button at the same time. It's like,
yeah, just blue is coming out of his nose and eyes like a chug jug.
That's horrible. I was never allowed to. I brought a red line home once and almost got my ass beat for it.
You brought a what home?
A red line. You ever have a red line? Those energy drinks?
No. My dad, dude, it's so funny. My dad used to get this thing called Red Bull Rage, where he couldn't have a Red Bull without getting very fucking angry. I don't know what it was about him, but he loved it too.
You talk about it like he had like a drinking problem, and he was like, "You can't let him have bourbon. Legit, he will say the N-word."
Legit, he did, dude.
2 things. Great fucking 1, you and your whole family's retarded. 2, great play by Brad to be like, what's literally the lowest shelf level excuse I can get for being an asshole? I drink a Red Bull, I guess.
No, it was like literally
just like works for me.
No, it was like one of these things where like I was doing like BMX shit, and I was like, "Oh, I love Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings." I was like 13.
Oh my god, your marketer's fucking wet dream.
Yeah, I'll bring home like a couple Red Bulls. I'll get like one of those 4-packs from Safeway. And then my dad would just be like, "Oh, I crushed one of those Red Bulls. They're pretty good." And then he would get like one of those like big ones, and he'd be like, "Tristan, can you just fucking not?" And then he was only like during those times, and we'd be like, "I think you get angry with Red." I feel like it culminated when my dad was like, we were going to Safeway one night, and my mom wanted peanut butter, and he thought it was on sale, but it wasn't. And while he was like trying to get it, the cashier, it was like a late night, so they're like had their C team up, and the cashier just so happened to be not the most mentally efficient man in the entire world.
Like dipshit or like just...
Harkin stick and taker or an asshole?
No, he was pointing you to Theater 8, bro. That's
real bagger at a grocery store type energy. Okay.
Yeah, he was happy to be at the front saying hello to everyone coming into Walmart.
He just wanted to be near the candy, dog.
Yeah, if it wasn't him there, it's going to be him in the produce aisle saying hello to you. But no, so my dad is just being like, "That's supposed to be $2 cheaper," and he's just like, I don't know what to do, dude. And my dad was just like, "Oh, just fucking give me it. Just give me it." And I'm just like looking at my dad, just like trying not to smile, and just because I see him getting mad. And as soon as we left there, I'm like, "Do you realize why that guy didn't understand you, man? Did you want to take a second or just replay everything that just happened in your head? I'm like, did like the stickers on his name tag not throw you a little bit?" The guy wasn't very cognizant. He was just like, "Man, he's like, I gotta stop drinking Red Bull. It was bad."
No. Here's my hypothesis. He was an asshole for the first time, and then he's like, "Dude, I have to play this up so I can keep this card."
Dude, he was gangster his entire life, and then in his first shootout, he fucking missed and hit a 12-year-old kid. Yeah, that's what he did. That's what he did.
He's pointing sideways and breaks his wrist. He's like, fucking fuck.
Yeah, the recoil on a Desert Eagle fucks your shit up this way.
Yeah, you just watch it ricochet off a fire hydrant and just enter an active recess zone. You're just like, no.
That's crazy. Do you, like, okay, so he would get mean off of Red Bull, which, sure, we'll say that's the case. Do you know how pretentious that is? You know how well your life has to be going that you can pinpoint your outrage on, like this nigga had 2 young kids.
No, it wasn't the fact that his daughter was polyamorous and his son was failing at
it
high
was
school.
Before that.
Red Bull.
It was before that. It did. It was before that. My sister,
he was just mad that every time he drank a Red Bull, it didn't give him the wings to get the fuck away from you guys.
Yeah. He's just waiting for the wings. He's just waiting for the wings in the backyard. Just like, please take me away.
Come on, get me out of this clown college.
Hey, dude, honestly, at that time, it was just, my sister was just like kind of a weird emo. And I was just like a dumb 7th grader. So, like, he didn't really have much to complain about. Really.
That's funny as fuck. I've never heard of someone getting turned off of a Red Bull and then just unleashing a beast. I actually think that's Monster's slogan. Actually, now I take that back. That's kind of their whole branding thing. It's just a Kyle drinks a Monster and like punches a hole through a wall.
I've never let him have a Monster. That'd be crazy if he takes the form of just being like, we thought Red Bull was bad. He started killing people when he drank a Monster. He really turned into a monster when he drank a Monster. It was crazy.
Wait till he gets his hands on C4. It's domestic terrorism after that.
No.
Yeah.
They have the energy drink game.
Ted Kaczynski was drinking C4s.
Who's Ted Kaczynski?
The Unabomber.
That's caught up on domestic.
That's a great wordplay joke. That was good.
What? The Unabomber? What did I miss?
C4 Unabomber.
Oh, I didn't know the Unabomber. I know that.
He's a Harvard graduate.
Yeah. He did numbers, dude. You should have seen him on social media.
What did he do?
He was trending, dude.
Wasn't he the guy who sent like mail bombs?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He was really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem that hard. It doesn't seem like the hardest thing in the
world. All right,
world.
dude. It's not like making a souffle where you can mess it up and you're just being like, oh, well, I guess I'll throw it out and head out and get more potatoes. It's a fucking bomb. If something is just being like, oops, then your house and the neighbor's house is done, dude.
Imagine cooking a steak and you're like, well, fuck, I don't have hands anymore.
I kind of forgot about that part. I was just talking about the routing and shipping part. I was like, how hard do you think it is to send a letter, dumbass?
Yeah, flat rate shipping. They've made it pretty easy. That being said, bringing the bomb to FedEx, that is going to be hard.
Every time they get your asshole tight. They get your asshole tight every time. I'm here with 36 discreetly marked packages all going to different places.
Make sure every single one of them has like 40 fragile stickers. I swear
I was about to say, I'm like,
you're
you
gonna
see that
want that shit on there.
You abide by that fragile sticker.
It's really going to fuck up a 16-year-old part-time worker's Thursday if he throws this thing into the back of a truck.
Yeah. Dude, the way that I've seen Amazon deliverers deliver packages out here and stuff.
Just
yeah, dude.
Shit.
It looks like they're trying to get a half-court shot off.
I watched a nigga make a pretty sick hook shot with my Xbox controller the other week.
I've never seen
Kareem on it.
I've never seen an unlabeled pair of box Jordans actually do a perfect spiral into someone's foyer of their apartment complex, but it happens every day here.
Why are my Jordans already creased? I haven't even put them on yet. It's like this dude's with hooping in them.
Well, have you ever seen the inside of an Amazon factory? It's a grim place. I used to know.
Chudir used to work there.
So did Trevor Mishu for a while. It sounds like not even hell is not the right word. It sounds like this weird dystopian society that like exists already, but just in this small, and by small I mean a factory the size of like 12 football fields.
Yeah, it's part-time purgatory, dude.
Pretty much. You just walk in there and like there's like they layer shit so
Dude,
tightly. So it's
they have
there's-
have you seen the conveyor belts that is just like it's an operating just like all these packages are going everywhere just constantly. I just want to get in like a TV box and smoke weed and just take a round like a roller coaster through.
You know what it looks
thing.
like? You know what it looks like? Those conveyor belts. You remember that scene in Monsters Inc. with all the doors flying all over the place? That's what the inside of an Amazon warehouse looks like.
They have it so dialed down to like these people. It's damn near slave labor at this point. They have it dialed down to like what your time is for like your job. So if your job is like take a box off, put a label on it, put it back on, they have like an average. Like, okay, you did fucking 112 boxes last like 30 minutes. If you're not hitting your shit, like you're gone. You're allowed like bathroom because it's an assembly line. So it's like,
dude. And honestly, what I understand about that is that I can understand how it sets an unhealthy regimen, but also competition, man. I'm the fucking best in my precinct. Can you imagine just being like in my corner,
just fucking.
Yeah, just being like, oh my God, there he is. You're just walking in, just press both the doors open. It's like illuminated behind you. You have like gloves on and shit. Just putting them on like a professional bowler.
The fact that they don't just have like 1,000 autistic people working.
Well, they
the
probably.
Amazon. They're just ordering everything up, color coordinating it.
Wait, did anyone else hear that Tristan just called the fucking Amazon facility a precinct?
Yeah.
It's like it's a fuck. What is that? Can a precinct be something other than where cops live?
No, he's saying he's gonna have it like that.
Oh, she comes. You don't play by the rules, Tristan. You're like, I bag packages in my own way, boss.
I bring my own tape, boss. You can't control me.
I'm too close to these fucking mislabeled jeggings. I can find the owner.
Somebody told me you were shadowing a FedEx employee recently. Is that true?
Shadowing a I know you're playing for both teams, Watson. We found your UPS shorts in the trash can outside.
You don't know nothing.
You don't know shit.
You have no idea what it's like in these streets.
A FedEx Air helicopter picks him up. This is the last you've seen of me.
Just a brown helicopter.
A dude still in shorts is flying in.
Right? No doors.
Yeah. Why do they make it every FedEx employee look like the crocodile hunter?
They do. And they'll be out here in like fucking 6 shirts, 2 pair of cargo shorts, military grade boots for some reason, like tall socks on. Dude looks like he's about to go snipe someone or like shoot a professional football game because those guys also all dress kooky as fuck.
What I'm saying, FedEx and UPS employees should have K9 units, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
I actually wouldn't mind that because, like, if you got to deliver packages in like kind of a sketch neighborhood,
You got to fight the dogs.
why not
too.
have a standard issue Doberman? If you just had a fucking like a trained one though, like the cops have, where it's just snarling on a leash and you can't pet it. It's just like don't even look at this thing. I swear to God, it'll bite your fucking face off.
And they could carry like tiny packages and stuff like that. Just have them have like little satchel bags on each side. You just pull them up.
Yeah. When they retire, they get the same kind of send off a cop dogs do. It's just a bunch of fucking fat dudes in shorts lining the hallways, being like, "Yeah, dude, 17,000 packages delivered. Good job, Benson."
17 kids bit. Tough record.
Not bad.
But he did a lot for the community.
Ron's a human.
He did a lot
and
for
has
the community.
4, so I mean, when you weigh it against that,
Yeah, he's a pit bull, so those jaws are fucking strong. But let me tell you, he can open up a parcel.
Ooh, that reminds me. I have something down in my parcel right now that I need to get. Not like right now, but I'm a very like save shit till last minute person. I've known it's been in there. Yeah,
No.
I've known it's been in there for 3 days now.
No.
And they hit me up today with the last like, "All right, nigga, we're gonna burn your shit if you don't come down here and get it today." So now I gotta go.
Dude, I was it's crazy how they give you an ultimatum where it's just like, how bad you want it? It's like, how
Bad enough to have to talk to me?
Yeah, do you want it this bad where you have to come in, or else I'm putting it into an alligator's mouth that we have here?
I wish that like they sent me the real text. I know the people that work down there. I know what's really going on. I wish they sent me the one that was like, "Yo, so by the way, I already kind of opened it just to see what it is. I wanted to know, but if you don't come get your Xbox controller by the end of the day, my boyfriend's gonna take it."
Yeah,
so,
I shook it. I shook it pretty good. And unfortunately, when I opened up, I did find it was one of those hamsters that you can order online. So that is my apologies.
You can order a live hamster?
You could order a live person.
Yeah.
Can you put a silencer on your mouth player? You have so much moistness in your mouth. You're eating 50 cents worth of chocolate. You're eating 50-cent pieces of chocolate.
Are you eating just chocolate right now? Andrew, that's a bad look for you, player.
I'm eating the little chocolate gold coins.
Bro, Andrew, come on.
My doubloons.
Yeah, we gotta say, dude, it would be can you imagine just like Andrew's a part of a pirate crew and then they find the fake treasure that's just a thing of gold coins that are all chocolate. They'd be like, we've been played, being like,
Andrew's
this
like,
is a fight, and Andrew's like, oh no.
Honestly, I'll take it off your hands, Captain, if you know.
They're like, we should burn this entire fortress to the ground. It's like, but we could take it too.
But we could take it. And he starts burning. I was like, I'm gonna mutiny right now.
Yes, we should burn it into a puddle.
No, we should burn it along with graham crackers and marshmallows.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Burning?
I was about to say, Pirate Andrew, are those marshmallows in your pocket?
Damn. Speaking of pirates and chocolate, tell me pirate's booty with a little bit of chocolate drizzled on top wouldn't hit. Tell me it wouldn't hit.
That's like have you ever seen those like
the little popcorn?
The white, the
white chocolate
cheddar.
popcorn? No, if you put white chocolate on it with the cheddar cheese popcorn, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad.
You'd go white over dark? Not dark, but milk. You go white over milk chocolate?
I mean, like, if it comes to coating stuff, I think so, yeah.
No, not coating. I don't want to coat.
Do you know what? Did your family ever do that weird? Because it is the Christmas season coming up on it. Did your family ever do that weird? They're like, you'd make a savory dip for, like, just hanging out at a Christmas party, but did they ever do a sweet dip? That's, like, a very white people shit, where you make, like, a dip that's, like literally, like, a blended-up Twinkie and shit like that, and just being like, oh, it's like they have, like, chocolate hummus, like, which is like it's just chocolate that you can like dip pretzels in and shit. It's ultimate fat white woman shit, but like
yeah, my mom would make a chocolate mousse every so often. It's real fat white woman shit, but like not really. It's always savory. No, the sweet potato with yams and marshmallows on top is kind of like a dip.
That's the closest we got, but that was like the white extended family that brought that.
No, y'all don't have Never mind, you guys aren't Mexican. Because don't Mexicans have like a rice pudding dip? It's pretty all right.
Yeah, but it's still we have something. It's all fried shit, so it's still savory.
Yeah, fried shit's the best.
Dude, just having fried shit on Christmas, Mexicans rule.
Yeah. Well, that's all we do as Jews. Like on Hanukkah last night, it's all fried stuff. Like
dude, I was on Twitter this morning at like 7:00 in the morning, just trying to go back to sleep, and it was just like this photo. It was this video of this woman just like cooking empanadas in her house, and she's like, "If you don't have a Mexican mommy, what are you doing?" And then I just looked at Haley, and I'm like, "What am I doing?"
Can she cook? Can she throw down?
Yeah, she cooked a really nice breakfast this morning. She like made me like toast with jam while I was playing Fortnite racing games like a 7-year-old.
I thought you were about to give like some actual breakfast.
She brought
bread.
I thought you were going to say
she made me
I
thought she made you eggs Benny, dude.
I don't eat eggs. I don't eat eggs. No, she made me jam. You didn't let me finish. You
ended it with a sentence with jam toast
big.
and Fortnite.
Not everybody's bitch will make them gourmet toast. That's good.
No. It came with, let me tell you, it came with some home fries and stuff like that. She made up some potatoes, and then she was making me eggs, but I reminded her I don't like eggs. So
as of right now, it's still just toasted potatoes.
New potatoes and bread. That's good, dude. That's a real hearty pilgrim's breakfast.
It is a hearty breakfast.
Did she have a hat with a buckle on it while she cooked it?
Yeah. It was served to me in an overturned gourd. What do you mean?
I was going to say, the beans in the unmarked can come before or after that?
No, those are for dinner. I told you we're going to a fancy dinner tonight. We're going to go eat beans out in front of McDonald's.
You're going to go eat rice and beans?
That doesn't even sound bad. It's just the fact that you prep. She made me like this really nice breakfast this morning. Like,
she couldn't get down.
I didn't know when you meant nice, you meant like the thought of it was nice. I thought you meant
no.
Like,
Imagine telling that to a black woman being like, my white girl gets down.
Let me tell you, she put time on the potatoes, all right?
And when I say time, she cooked up the shit out of them. She overcooked them.
Yeah, they were burnt, yeah. No, they weren't. They were great potatoes.
Did a dime and a nickel, dog.
Yeah, only reason he said no to the eggs is because she saw the powdered bag. He was like, nah, I'm all right. I'm okay on those.
Yeah. You put time in those potatoes because those are criminal. That's a life sentence right there.
I'm over here eating space food.
Should I leave Haley and date a black woman? I've been thinking about this for a while. You can
throw down. No. Oh, fuck. Why? What are you gonna upgrade? And also, what caliber of black lady?
Yo, do you think Hit Girl knows how to cook?
No.
Duh. She doesn't even need to cook, bro.
What do you think the resids are on Kick-Ass?
She's been doing other stuff. I saw this. Dude, I saw this Twitter post, which was a video from her in a movie that she was in. That was literally
crushing it. All right.
No, dude, I literally saw a Twitter post of like a Hit Girl was in a movie, and the scene was her falling out of an airplane, falling onto an exploding airplane, and then the explosion propelling her up back into the airplane.
Oh, that's actually pretty dope. I'm not mad at that. That's actually cool.
If I saw that in the theater, I'd walk out.
You should get Spartan kicked.
Have you guys ever walked out of a movie?
No, I'm Jewish. We paid the money to be there. We're gonna sit.
I have, but it was to walk into a different movie.
Maybe
no. Me and Hayden walked out of a movie because we were just like, this. It's just so disappointing. Like the newest Pirates of the Caribbean that came out, me and Hayden got so fucked up, and we just went in there to watch it, and we were like sitting there, and we're just so. I looked over at Hayden, and he was visibly frowning, and I was like, yo. This movie, the best part of this movie is when people aren't talking. Isn't that fucked up? And he's
like, the best part of every movie, though? The action scenes?
No.
People are still talking during the action scenes.
Yeah, but it was like literally it'd be this fucking blonde-haired like dickbag who's right next to like a visibly older Captain Jack Sparrow walking around just being like, and then like this guy just being like, my wife
tried to ruin my career.
Wait, is it not Johnny?
No, it's Johnny, but like it's just like the CGI is so shit, and he's just being like, "I'm gonna be the next pirate king," and then just being like, "Dude, fuck this guy. I can't even."
You know what the funniest movie going experience still is for me is when we were in Tucson the first time around and we watched Kingsman.
Oh, that was great,
dude. That was such a fun.
We didn't know what the fuck we're going on.
Dude, in the whole time, it was like supposed to be serious moments. Daniel and I are just sitting in the back row. Howling laughing in an empty theater.
I'm cooked off my ass.
Just howling laughing in an empty theater.
That rules,
I like a good
dude.
movie. I really hope that those hang on to when like I have kids that can appreciate them a little bit. Because I just like going to the thing. And I like going to like, because you don't get to like, there used to be in movie theaters every Friday night where those are like sold out events. That's what was going on. And now it's like,
dude.
You basically have to be seeing like the new Marvel movie the night that it comes out for it to be like a packed thing.
Speaking of Marvel, I was talking with Haley about this. So like, you know, when you guys have kids and shit like that, you're gonna show them the Marvel movies in order. You're gonna show them like the entire thing, and then they're gonna get Andrew head shake. What does that mean? No,
probably
you're not.
Probably not.
No, this guy's a Star Wars autist.
Oh yeah, we found that out, dude.
But yeah, I know. I'll show him the Marvel movie.
So what I was saying is like one of the things that like really kind of made Marvel movies hit was like you remember when you were fucking in high school and there was the Civil War fucking filter on Snapchat and you could choose like Iron Man or Captain America. It was like all that tight shit, all the building up of it. And I'm like, I feel like if I was letting my kids watch like, and once they got to like Infinity War, where like everyone dies at the end of it, I mean like you're gonna have to wait a year to watch the next one because that's what I went through.
Oh, that was trash.
And just being like, because they're going to be able to binge the entire thing. There's no like sort of being like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? We have to fucking wait for like a year and a half for this shit. And it's just be like, nope, bloop, bloop. And just you can watch.
There's certain people that are still fighting that good fight. Like you still have to wait. You have to wait a year in between Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah,
2.5 years.
Since the last one. Well, there was a
House of the Dragon.
Strike. Yeah, but like that's normal. And then you have to wait a week.
No, but what I'm saying is specifically for Marvel and with my kids. I'm like, I feel like I would make them wait a couple like weeks or something like that. We'd have like a weekly movie night or like monthly movie night.
Mm-hmm.
We're just being like, we'd be like, what happens? And I'd be like, we gotta wait, because I'm like that. It just takes so much of the fun out of it when you're. But that being said, I'm sure that they would go to school and just be like, oh, what happened? Just being like, oh, all of them came alive and then they died and then they went back and then they explain like the next fucking 15 years that's happened from now of Marvel Cinematic Universe, where they're just like, yo, She-Hulk marries Captain America and they have a baby, and then Miss Marvel has an abortion by putting her big old fist in her butt or whatever.
How long do you think they keep this gravy train going before it runs out? Because they'll always obviously keep making them.
It's pattering out, man. It's pattering out. I really think they're relying heavily on Deadpool 3 for like that to be like another just like kickstart of life back into the MCU. Because it seems like that's like the only saving grace box office wise that they have coming up. Besides like the new,
it's that and the X-Men
and Blade.
The Fantastic
Blade's
Four.
not as big. X-Men, Fantastic Four.
Dude, it's like edgy fucking Black Panther, man. It's like a guy who's
that is where the black anime dudes really come out.
I know black anime dudes are gonna come out in droves, bro.
They're gonna march out like it was Selma, dude. They're coming in to support.
First of all, Blade is not anime.
Just
I
marching out
that
just in full black trench coats with their hands up in the air.
That being said, I would go watch. If we were marching, if niggas started marching, I would join the march. That would be fun. Where are we marching to? Niggas are like, we're going to watch the Blade movie. Then we're going to go Beyblade after. Like, I don't.
Yeah, my name is Malcolm the Impaler, and I am the leader of the Black Blade guys.
No, I'll go. Blade's not. I didn't know Blade was Marvel for like the longest time. I thought that was just.
My name is Malcolm Extra Chromosome.
Yeah, I think Malcolm the Impaler. That is a very funny joke.
If you have an extra chromosome, is that how you get superpowers? Or can you have an extra?
No,
one?
it's a very specific superpower, but
I thought it was the lack of one that made stuff start getting all fuzzy.
Just the indifference of either.
So plus or minus one. It's never good.
Yeah.
You want to be real fuzzy.
I want to be on the under, if anything.
There's a sweet spot on the exact number.
I think it's exactly 26. No negotiation.
Yeah.
I think there's no budging on that.
This ain't Pawn Stars. There's no way you're gonna be able to negotiate that line.
25.9 or 26.1, you got an extra arm somewhere.
Yeah, this isn't a money line. You can't go the over or the under. You gotta hit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You have a kid like, ma'am, we need to tell you something. Like, what? Is he okay? He's fine.
We didn't hit the money line. I'm sorry.
His fraction has a remainder. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, my God. This Down syndrome kid is brought to us by my bookie.
Oh my God! BetMGM sponsors another one. That's horrible.
God damn it!
Did you see ESPN came out with their own? Which is
they're just fucking.
Something about it weirds me out because there's the ESPN and basically all the biggest sports leagues. They're all in bed together. They all benefit from like the most viewers possible.
Yeah, it's like a monopoly on sports betting. It's odd.
Well, I already get kind of iffy on the like shit.
It's so weird that like
anyway.
Is it not odd that gambling is like completely illegal? It's like completely legal in fucking Las Vegas, but prostitution is outlawed. Is that not just crazy? Just make an old West town. What the fuck are we doing?
Wait, why do you think that betting
how'd you get
a basketball game is
I mean, like,
you
bet on whether you get something. That's a big bet.
Yeah,
that's
a big bet.
No matter what you're fucking betting, you're betting your life. Like
you're betting that she doesn't have a dick. That's a big bet.
Nah, one's betting, one's gambling. There's a difference, fam.
There's one knowing the numbers and there's one running them.
No, you can have like, I mean, if you could really put a fucking number on it, if you unionize prostitution and make it so like, oh, everyone has like the same health benefits.
Yes,
and shit.
dude, this is the stance I've been trying to get you to take. Give these whores jerseys. Let's go. That's what I want. Give them warm-ups. Give them sweats, team shoes. Let's get them.
Yeah, dude.
The whole
I want to fuck the
make the
Devin
ones not
Booker.
hot enough the dancers for the team.
Yeah, I want to bang the Devin Booker of Las Vegas. That's who I want to bang, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting on the corner of 43rd and 7th.
Standing at 4'8", 100 pounds.
Yeah, weighing a whopping
those
91
are
and a half pounds.
The corner prostitutes are like local leagues. Like that's like recreation softball.
With a reach of 36 inches and a throat of 12.
Wow, this makes
That'd
it a lot
be
more...
funny if it was like softball leagues. They have the firemen versus the policemen games every year.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just Las Vegas firemen versus Las Vegas policemen, just both prostitutes who work local beats, being like, if you suck and fuck Johnny C in more than 45 seconds, you're going to break the local Las Vegas record.
They also have halftime games where they bring fans out onto the court.
Oh my god. We're gonna give this kid a $25,000 scholarship and a free lap dance.
The post-winning interviews are like UFC with Joe Rogan in the octagon, just being like, so how did you feel back there? And just being like, I love to thank God right now. That's the only person I can really think about. My family. Shout out to Ray J.
Head trauma.
I would love that, dude. If I could win like lifetime wings for life at Alaskan Bush Company by winning like an anal ring toss game at halftime, I hit 3 rings. I hit 3 rings. They give me a big check that's all fucking itchy.
You know that halftime game where they have like players people throw footballs into the
fucking chest pass football.
Ugh. Yeah, it's just a chick with her legs up throwing ping pong balls into like lined up like solo cups.
We're really missing out on a market here. Like if you branded it like the hookers versus the escorts. Because it's the same thing. One's just classy, one's not.
Yeah, one's G League.
Yeah, it's like, when the Raiders play the Patriots. One's real high class and the other one's just down here.
How about this? American Prostitute Ninja Warrior. Hear me out.
Whoa.
Hear me
All
out.
the obstacles are made out of sex toys?
No, the obstacles are the same for American Ninja Warrior. We just put a Las Vegas prostitute in the ring, and we see how far she goes.
What about the Great American Sex Off?
There's crack on the top of the warped wall.
yeah.
It's fucking nuts. Honestly, I want to try that so much of my life. The warped wall, not the whole course, because that's for fucking dorks and weirdos and fucking Marine dropouts.
More athletic men than you.
False. In it. Well, I mean, maybe some.
Obviously. Maybe all.
Dude, no. I can imagine
after the first round, maybe all.
No, dude, I can imagine. Do you know how on the first, as soon as you run off the starting line, there's those 2 little
the pads
you jump from that side to that side to that side to that side, and it's staggered.
Yeah.
I can imagine you're one of the guys who jumps and lands on both feet and goes tap tap tap, and then jumps on the other one, goes tap 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 tap, and then jumps on the other one, and then falls halfway through. You're totally that guy.
You lose the momentum, because some of those are less athleticism based and just consistent coordination. Where it's if you can just do a right left and not lose that rhythm for 7 seconds, you'll make it to the other side. You don't have to be like Usain Bolt.
Well, it is funny seeing the progression of that show because I came in to start. People were wearing capes and outfits.
Oh, now
everyone's in Olympic level Nike gear.
When it was regular Ninja Warrior, they would ship some random fucking street performer from Japan who was just being I stand on the corner of whatever the fuck and who knows, and I play an accordion, but they decided to bring me in here for this, and he just literally, like Andrew said, just in a full Batman costume, and he does a lot better than you think he's gonna do.
To me, that's more interesting, bro. Bring back American Nigga Warrior. I'd way rather watch that. Just some random street guys from the fucking hood just running around it. But you can't change. You just go pull them from wherever they're at. Fellas, I'll give you half the money now, half the money when we get there.
Don't change your and ones. We like that. Yeah. We want that.
Keep the sag Jenkos and fucking Shaqs on.
That's why I love Wipeout, dude. That's why I love Wipeout.
Skid Row Ninja Warrior. That's pretty fun.
I guess basically that is what that show is. It was just let's get
Wipeout's let's get this podiatrist to do this death course.
I think it was an overseas show first, and then we brought it over here. Much like all great American television.
That's like MXC or XQC or something like that.
No, XQC is a streamer.
No. There is a specific show where it was we've talked about it. It was in Japan, and then they brought it here.
No, that was what's the one where
Iron Chef?
Yeah, no, The Masked Singer, dumbass. No, I'm talking about
Dancing with the Stars?
Great program. Great program. I hope to God to be on that one day. Ugh,
but then you'd have to do that whole knee
life.
movie thing. But then you'd have to do that whole knee movie thing.
It's so crazy how you're aspiring to be on the downswing of a career. Like, Dancing with the Stars is not where people peak, man.
No, but I used to just watch it with my grandma. It'd be one of those things where, like, yeah, would it be at the time I take it, hopefully a step back for my career? Because that's not what you want, to brag about to your friends you got Dancing with the Stars.
If we're
talking about game shows on TV, you gotta go Family Feud, dude. You gotta go Family Feud.
I'm not facing Steve head on.
I am. I'll kiss him on the mustache, dude. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna try to say something so shocking to Steve Harvey that he dies on the spot.
What?
Yeah.
He completely breaks. He's like, man, fuck you, dog.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's not even that. He's just being like, what is, he just be like, we asked 100 people, your favorite thing to see at Thanksgiving. He'd just be like, your mother's pussy, Steve. And he's just like, and just like...
you'd have to hit him with like some real the fucking reckoning of Satan in your asshole, Steve. Like, oh my God, the Lord, praise Jesus.
Steve, you spread on my table.
I want to see you, apple in your mouth, spread eagle on my table.
I'm not even mad. I'm not even ew.
I want it like a suckling pig, Steve. I want to be able to.
I'll put sliced pineapples on our areolas, Steve.
I want to be able to break your back breast meat with the dinner plate.
That's gross. You got to be a freaky nigga now. I've tried to rule it out for the longest time. He got to be a real freak, bro. There's no way he's not. There's no way he's not. You're a fucking weird guy. That's all right.
Let us have our Thanksgiving dreams, dude.
Tie your legs together, put an apple in your mouth. I call this
stuffing in your ass, Steve.
I call this my 12-hour smoked pussy. This is fucking delicious.
I have Paula Deen in a bucket full of russet potatoes, slowly roasting.
Peel your pussy back like an artichoke, just fucking layers at a time. Ew, gross. We're better than that. We're a high-class podcast.
No, we're not. You're drinking Bud Light.
Shut up, fellas.
I'm eating chocolate. This is not highbrow.
Yeah,
it's high cholesterol for sure.
I said that Taylor came home yesterday, and she was like, what did you eat all day? I was like, I don't know, not that much. I had like a couple pieces of bread and $2.75 worth of chocolate. just murk the chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, is it 25? Is it quarters?
No, it's $half.
I feel like if you robbed a bank in Willy Wonka's world, that's what they would give you.
I would stick those niggas up so quickly. I've always been pissed off by the Oompa Loompas and fucking Wonka.
Well, it's because you hate people under 5'6".
Well, how about this? Let's do a fun thought. Let's do a fun thought exercise. What is the racist term that you can use against Oompa Loompa? Let's.
If you call them, they hate being called Loompies or Loomps for short.
My brain instinctually, my brain instinctually went to hard R N-word. It's kind of one of those things that's like across the board.
Nah, it would be.
It's only racist if you say the vowels.
Nah.
If you don't type the. No, dude, I was talking to Danny. That's my screen name this episode. Yeah. If you don't type the vowels, it isn't racist. And I'm like, dude, imagine if you just like spray painted NGG on something.
You just go license plate rules on it, where you're just like, I don't have enough characters to fit the whole word.
Yeah, you bring it.
Sorry, are you insulting the National Guide Group over here?
I told him his kid's going to get called in like 7th grade and be like, Mr. Bowling, Tyson wrote NGR on a piece of paper. And you go, yeah, National Good Rights Association.
It's the spin-off group from MCR, My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, you're like, you can't, you have to look another grown man in the eye, another white dude, and you're like, look, Glenn, unless you can physically prove that says nigger, which it doesn't.
And I'd like to make you see it try.
My business is done here.
Yeah.
Tell me what that word says, Greg. Tell me what that word says.
Make it say the N-word and show your work.
Yeah.
Right? I gotta use a scratch piece of paper for your work.
Yeah.
That has to be turned in at the end as well.
Yeah.
That's always the best, bro. When the teacher's giving you a math test and she's like, here's a fucking test. Here's a piece of paper. I need to see the work in order. I would make it so hard for this bitch. I would rotate the paper.
I was a dumbass. I had to do Geometry 1 3 times. And
what? How you fail shapes and they get in like right angles?
I have fractions. Fuck me up, man. I can't do them.
You do drugs. You do so many fractions.
Yeah,
what
but no, I don't do I mean, like, I'll buy an eighth, but like that's
He's
enough.
not finding out how to get to the eighth.
You just told me you were flipping fucking video games. Those are all fractions. You were working on margins when you were like.
I wasn't working on
$35
isn't a margin. That's $35.
35 when you bought them for 10. That's a $25 margin. Fucking
I didn't buy them for nothing, baby.
That's not even fractions. That's just a subtraction.
It's just quick math.
Do you know what? It's not even fractions. It's straight profit, and that's all I'm doing.
No, he was saying before his dad used to fucking give him EA games for the low because he worked for EA, and then he'd flip them to kids at middle school. And then one time he was like, "Mom, can we go to Chipotle?" And she goes, "With what money?" And he pulls out a stack, and he's like, "This money right here, bimbo, turn the car around."
Yeah.
We're going to Chipotle.
You never want to see your sixth grader pull out like $60 in front of you.
Pull out more cash than you.
He's like, "Here, why don't you fill the car up too?" While you're at it?
Get yourself something nice.
Giving her, I'm staying up late tonight too, past my bedtime, slipping a fucking 20 into her glass.
Yeah. Just put it in her bra. And can I get some more blue cheese over here?
Hey, Mom, can I go to Hayden's house? No. What about now? You're just like scratching off.
Just like thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, Jefferson would like to come as well. Can he come too? Just handing her money. I never did that. If I tried, I would have gotten destroyed by my family.
Yeah,
and
you've gotten
my
your
own
ass
money
kicked.
from time to time.
Now, I remember one time my mom tried to take away my Xbox. I was like, "You literally can't. I bought that. That is
Did
mine."
she respect that move?
Not even a little bit.
Of course not.
She hid it, but she had the same hiding spot, so I just took it immediately back.
My dad has turned the power. I've gotten the power turned off in my room before because I tried to hit that exact argument. I bought myself a TV, and my dad was like, "That's fine. I own the electricity."
Dude.
I was like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah. Well, guess what? I got a generator.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, sorry, you just hearing you just being like, "Daniel, is that your gas-powered generator in your room again?" And just being like, "No."
You're trying to turn it off and pretend like you're still asleep.
I'm literally on a bike generator playing video games with one hand, being like, "This'll teach him."
You're just pedaling.
Yeah. Daniel, is that the pre-installed floodlight on your gasoline generator? Just being like, "No," and just room is glowing from underneath the door.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever have to play video games at night and have to hide it from your parents? You stuff like a towel under the door?
I did that for smoking weed, but not playing video games.
I did that for beating off because it put in a roadblock. It would like
they'd have to put extra pressure. Yeah,
I put dirty laundry on the
I
ground.
had a hiding spot for headphones in my bathroom that I would just go fucking jerk off in there, pitch down into the toilet bowl, and then just get out of there.
Smart. Yeah,
that's good. You went like Godfather route where it's like behind the water thing. It's like inside the tank.
Yeah, it's taped.
No, I would
the
wipe it up. It's not
you're
like
doing
it's
it like
fucking
mafia hits. You're beating off like mafia hits.
No, it's not like I have like stalactites forming underneath the toilet bowl.
No, we're talking about the headphones.
Talk about the headphones.
You have the headphones taped to the bottom of the toilet bowl. There's like a loose floorboard. He like kicks it up.
Yeah,
here we the creme de la creme. They're in a case like a briefcase.
It was more of a
John. Put on special glasses to see the tracks.
It was more of a John Wick thing where I had to go in and break the tile out of the bottom of my floor in my bathroom, and just like had to like pull out a fucking like golden ladled box that just had one single pair of headphones in it.
My thing is, why did you have to hide the headphones?
And just for my own safety. I mean, like, why would you have headphones in the bathroom for not doing something? Oh, I like my late night beats listening to.
No, just to have the small wired headphones in your pocket.
Yeah, I listen to music. Yeah, like it seems like the easiest thing. You're literally doing a Mission Impossible plot for no reason at all. Like no one.
You're trying to steal the Declaration of Independence with this shit.
Also, do you think your dad wanted to catch you beating off? You think that was the goal to just be like?
If he saw headphones in the bathroom playing out, Brad's not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not. But that being said, I don't want even him to come across the headphones being like, "Oh, he's beating off in here." I want to completely avoid that situation.
He knows.
No, because I had them hidden.
So you think your dad just thought you were never beating off?
I don't need to. I get pussy.
No, you didn't. Not at 14.
Shut up.
When'd you lose your virginity?
Shut up. You don't know anything. Shut up.
Dude, did you lose it at a grossly young age? Because I could see you being one of those guys.
No.
When?
When I was like 15.
That's close. Yeah, it's close. It's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great.
To an older woman.
That's worse. That's
37.
Worse for
I'm kidding.
I was like, Nick, I think that's right. Well, actually, not in the state of Arizona. Did you know that?
And 15 is for sure below the age of consent in Arizona. I promise.
No.
That's close to like the criminal age.
I think it's 16. I think is Arizona now, which is tough.
Thank God.
There's more states than not. Yeah, all you have left.
G's up, boys.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the salvage I'm getting from the factory, dog.
Yeah, let me tell you. Let me tell you, the ASU summers are only getting hotter, if you get what I mean.
And the PV summers are getting even hotter.
Yeah, talking about getting them before the concrete dries, you fucking gross ass. Quick, I want to write a smiley face in the concrete.
We're being silly and having fun. All right. Are we good to wrap this one?
We got about 5 more minutes left.
Okay.
Well, I want to save. I guess I'll save my parents' picture thing until the. We can do this. Somebody at DBG and Friends drew a nice picture of the kid, which is nice because I get fan art, which is fun. I may even put it on my Instagram because I think that's what you're supposed to do.
Tristan, you remember that sketch about fan art? People drawing each other. Yeah.
What?
I did no, it was the one I told you about. I sent you the script for it. It was the one where it was you drawing people like these 2 hot ladies in a coffee shop. And then
that's
yeah,
right. That one was one of the ones that was actually supposed to come to fruition.
I know. You said write a script for it and I'll get it done. I wrote a script and never got done. Look at that.
Whoa, wait. That's how you think that interaction went down?
Yeah, you asked for a script and I said, here's the fucking script. And you're like, all right, cool.
The script was after a long writing strike.
Yeah,
there was
listen, fuck? The studio was on break.
Yeah, SAG was notified.
That's crazy. Hold on. So you think you were supposed to cast it, write it, location scout it. What?
Micah.
Cast it, write it, location scout it, and I was supposed to just show up and be the dime piece who was creeping on ladies.
I love it how you like set up your company to be like, it's not a company. It's like this podcast thing is basically a management firm for you, so you can show up and just being like, all right, so I'm the star. I show up, and whenever I want, I do my lines, and I get out of there, and I get 100% of the profit.
Who showed up 48 minutes late to the recording today.
Hey.
Sorry, maybe we put your trailer too far away from the studio.
Yeah, you did.
No, it's not a management company.
Well, technically, it's his mom's trailer.
Sorry, she's relocating.
Yeah.
No, but we'll put out, I would love to put out a fucking sketch at some point, but like a highfalutin.
I'll only put out a sketch
longer.
if Daniel's an extra.
Do you know that, can I tell you a sketch idea I had earlier today, and you tell me if it's funny?
Mm-hmm.
So it's Batman talking with Commissioner Gordon, and it's Commissioner Gordon saying that the next person he has to take down is Bruce Wayne for a child pornography sting. And it's Batman trying to explain for Bruce Wayne without explaining that he's Batman. And just being like, this looks really bad. He has like an underground cave below where he lives. We think it's a rape dungeon. And just being like, it's not a rape dungeon. I promise you. I can't tell you what it is, but I can assure you.
I've already checked it out. I had my own suspicions, and we're clear.
Listen, I reach it. He's a really good guy, throws great parties. Maybe he just downloaded some stuff off of LimeWire that he didn't know was bad. All right.
Gordon starts getting a little suspicious on why he's defending him so much. He's like, actually, I would ask you a bunch of. Why is this boy following you around in a mask 24/7 on
why
rooftops?
Why was the bat plane seen at Little St. James? Batman, answer me this.
We did several independent researches. They're never home at night. Him and his young boy adopted son are never home at night. At times when he should be asleep. What is going on there? It has to be
school
something.
Night.
Yeah, and he's just being like, it's fine. I promise you.
Why is this kid coming back beaten up?
So why is your Batman wildly loud and anxious? Why is your Batman? It's not cool.
Well, it's because he's being set up as a sex predator, dog.
Jesus Christ,
his real fucking life is being set up as a sex predator. They're setting it up against Bruce Wayne.
Dropped, if you don't think the voice is getting dropped,
just being like, we're coming out with the news tomorrow to the Daily Bugle, and you're just like, Spider-Man's gonna know about this. No. Come on.
This is going across universes. Fuck.
This is the first collaboration between MCU and DC. This is it. Oh my god. You
think we'll ever get that? Do you think the superhero? Maybe that's the mega collab we're waiting for. The superhero verse will get so low and shitty as long as they keep putting Brie Larson as the lead in movies. It'll keep getting so low and shitty that they'll eventually
I would hate to disagree with you, but the box office reflects that.
Yeah, exactly. Because DC's been fucking up for years now. Marvel's finally starting to now shit the bed. You're gonna come all the way down, and then they're gonna pick the boys on the way up, and then you're gonna have this 3-realm megaverse. The Green Lantern's fighting fucking Spider-Man, and Superman's blowing Lois Lane, and Spider-Man's filming the whole thing. Like, that's what we.
Superman's blowing Lois. That's the same. That's the same comic.
But Spider-Man's filming the whole thing.
Oh no! I got a Spidey sense. Superman's about to come. Somebody fluff him.
I made a pocket pussy out of webbing. You're free to use it if you need.
Oh my God! Batman's about to prolapse. I have to go.
Check his utility belt. See if there's anything there. See if he has poppers in there.
Dude, Batman's utility belt is full of poppers.
All the Green Lanterns are having an orgy. Someone just spawned a double-sided dildo. I gotta go.
It's like the Scarecrow gets into Batman's head and just being like, I'm portraying your worst nightmare. And he just like starts taking poppers and pulls down his pants and get on his knees. He's like, oh no, Scarecrow. Don't get me. Dude, don't get me, Scarecrow. Scarecrow, I'm defenseless. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, but maybe spit on it first. But don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Asshole open. Like, don't do it. Don't even try it, Scarecrow.
This is my worst nightmare, or biggest fear. Maybe, I don't know. Just
there's been a glory hole under the cape the whole time.
My biggest fear. I don't know whether it's getting raped or liking that I'm getting raped.
It's like, Batman, you're wearing a respirator and you're not breathing any of my nightmare toxin. Just being like, no, I'm super nightmared out. Just do this. It's my worst nightmare.
Super nightmared out.
It's my worst nightmare, I promise you.
It's just a Batman scream to me. Why?
Yeah. What, Scarecrow munch? What are you doing?
Oh no, my biggest fear. Ice Spice sucking my dick from behind.
Oh no. Sucking my dick while Scarecrow is banging me in the ass. Oh no.
Oh no. The Riddler brought cock rings.
Riddle me this, Batman. What has 12 inches that it is inside of you? No, Riddler, no.
No, Riddler. I think I can solve. I think I can back up and solve this riddle. Man, gay sex Batman rules.
I think I can back up and solve this riddle. The Batman yells the best.
All the villains meet in the support group and just being like, have you also been raped by Batman?
Yeah, he had the Penguin put in his weird fingers in his ass.
Yeah, he defeated me, but not in the way I wanted him to.
I used the Penguin's cane.
He didn't send me to Arkham, just the battered women's shelter.
Yeah. And Mr. Freeze is like, I froze his prostate. I did not want to.
All right, well, that's good. It's not getting hotter than gay sex Batman. Tell a friend about the cast. See you guys later.
See ya.